Hey, Merry Christmas. Took Rain and Lester to the park today, and I finally saw it in Lester's eyes. He hates her. Oh, he hates her bad. All right, putting a video out like this is probably crazy, especially in today's world where you don't even know why you're getting attacked in today's world. She has grown up. She's a little bit more, I'd say, tenacious these days. And I just need to make sure it doesn't get worse. This Rainey and Lester dynamic right now is super interesting. It has taught me so much about myself. It has taught me about my 2 divorces. It's taught me about so many things. What we have going on right now, all over the country, we've got trauma and anxiety, and we have people that are acting not themselves. Let's just put it that way. I think we're going to get back to ourselves, but we got to take a good hard look at just what's going on. We got Rainey from the Cabela's parking lot from a puppy mill. She was a tough raise. Lester did a good job. Lester would spend lots of hours keeping this dog off me. But they built a relationship. I mean, I thought it was a pretty decent relationship up until about 2 months ago. We could all snuggle in the same bed, but now Lester avoids it. Lester hides from that. Won't look at her in the eyes in the house anymore. And I've been thinking it's because I feel like he wants to just beat her to a pulp, but I feel like he just feels like he can't. Like he'd be not fulfilling his job for me. I'm 90% sure this is an alpha female. I've been with a few of them in my days. Go on, take everything. She takes what she wants when she wants it. And that has a lot to do with the traumatic first 10 weeks of her life.
Advice, okay? Just don't point your fucking finger at crazy people.
You can go back and look through some of the old videos. They're on the channel. And Rainey has not been a horrible dog by any stretch. She is difficult. She is extraordinarily difficult. I don't know how many others, would deal with this. And I mean, actually, I think she does pretty good. I mean, she goes to the park. She's not afraid of people. In fact, that's one thing that's actually really amazing to me is she's not skittish. She's the opposite of skittish. So she had to fight for every scrap of food. I think the rumor was the mom left the litter. If the mom leaves the litter, the puppies just don't get that initial bond. It's more like raising a wild dog, I think. I had a friend rescue a Kelpie a few years back, right from Mexico. I don't know how he got it exactly, but this was a wild dog. I mean, it wasn't vicious and dangerous or whatnot, but very similar mannerisms I remember seeing in this dog that I see in Rainey. But what's kind of worrying me now, things have gone great. She goes off leash with Lester. She has great recall. I don't have a problem with her staying near me ever, but she's getting more and more, at least maybe I can say it this way. Lester is getting more and more withdrawn. He's getting more and more kind of hiding in the closet, hiding in the other room, doing things like he did at the park, which I'd been asking the question, is he doing this just because he hates her? Or is he still trying to teach her something? And maybe it's both. But that's the reason why I want to do this, because I want to get your feedback. I don't want toxic trolling messages. If anybody wants to be a toxic troll, just send me a message and say, let's chat. If you'd like to deliver a nasty, I don't know what I'm doing message, shoot me a message and we will connect for a video chat and we can talk about it like civilized people, because that's what our country needs to start doing a lot more of. So I'm going to try to do my part. You do yours. Let's save this dog. So anyway, to the video.
Oh, Lester! Lester!
So after if he goes after her with the stick in his mouth, which he didn't have the stick in his mouth this time, he does that. And that was actually one of the lighter ass whoopings that he gave her at the park, believe it or not. Okay, now this next one is one with the stick in the mouth. So he carries the stick or the frisbee in his mouth when he does this, and he just whacks her in the face with it. It's the absolute strangest thing. The last time he did this to her was when she would get out of the car. And I figured out that he just wanted her to wait for him. So what I've been doing recently is making sure Lester gets to go first, making sure Lester gets a treat first, making sure Lester goes through the door thresholds first, trying to keep her behind, just kind of continuously letting her know, like, look, you're the female, you're the alpha, but you don't just get to operate with no rules. I mean, if one person in the family wants to operate as if there's no rules and just do things and take things and act however they want, it's not fair for the rest of the family. Is that kind of where we're at on this?